All right, welcome back. Today's topic is kind of intense, not gonna lie, because we're talking about something almost everyone listening is addicted to without even realizing it. TikTok, man. TikTok is literally destroying your brain, and most people are just scrolling, smiling, and saying it's just entertainment, while their attention span is slowly evaporating.
Ugh, you already sound dramatic, but I kind of agree because the scary part isn't even that people use it. It's how it's designed. Like, it's not just random videos. It's an algorithm that studies you better than you understand yourself, and then feeds you exactly what keeps you hooked. And before you know it, you open the app for just 5 minutes, and suddenly it's been 2 hours and your brain feels fried.
Exactly. And what's crazy is how it rewires your brain's reward system. Like every swipe is a gamble. You don't know if the next video is going to be boring or insanely entertaining. So your brain keeps pulling the lever like it's a slot machine. Ha ha ha. And that unpredictability is what makes it addictive. It's literally the same mechanism used in gambling.
Yeah, and the worst part is how short everything is. Like, your brain gets trained to expect stimulation every few seconds. So when you try to sit down and study, or read, or even watch a full video, your brain is like, ugh, this is too slow. Where's the dopamine? And you just lose focus instantly.
Bro, that's the real damage right there. Attention span destruction. Like people used to watch 20-minute videos. Now even a 5-minute video feels long. And if there's no hook in the first 3 seconds, they're gone. Swipe, swipe, swipe. It's like patience has completely disappeared.
Ha 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 ha. I caught myself doing that yesterday. I opened a video, it was actually interesting, but it didn't grab me immediately. And I just swiped away. And later I was like, wait, why did I do that? It's like my brain is on autopilot now.
Exactly. And that autopilot is dangerous because you're not even choosing anymore. The app is choosing for you. Like it learns your behavior, your likes, how long you watch, what you skip, and then it builds this perfect loop that keeps you scrolling without thinking.
And let's talk about memory for a second, because this is something people don't realize. When you consume hundreds of short videos in one session, your brain doesn't have time to process or store anything. So you end up remembering almost nothing. It's like mental junk food.
Bro, that's such a good way to put it. Mental junk food, ha ha ha. It feels good in the moment, but it has no real value, and afterwards you just feel empty. Like, what did I even watch? And you can't recall a single useful thing.
Ugh, and then people say, but I learn things on TikTok, which is true sometimes. But the problem is the format, because even educational content is so compressed and fast that you don't actually deeply understand anything. You just get surface level information.
Yeah, it's like reading only headlines and thinking you understand the whole topic. Ha 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 ha. Your brain gets used to shallow thinking, and then when it comes to deep work, like solving problems or studying seriously, it struggles.
And don't even get me started on dopamine overload, because every funny video, every satisfying clip gives you a small dopamine hit. And when you stack hundreds of those in a short time, your brain gets overloaded, so normal activities start feeling boring.
That's why people can't enjoy simple things anymore, like reading a book or even having a quiet moment, because their brain is like, this is not enough stimulation, and they reach for their phone instantly. It's like silence became uncomfortable.
Ha ha ha, yeah, silence feels illegal now. Like, if there's nothing happening, people feel weird, and they need constant noise or content. And TikTok just makes that worse because it's endless. There's no natural stopping point.
Exactly. That infinite scroll is genius and terrifying at the same time because there's no end. You don't finish it like a movie or a book. It just keeps going forever. So your brain never gets closure. It just keeps chasing the next hit.
And that's why time disappears. Like, you sit down, open the app, and suddenly it's night and you're like, what just happened? And then you feel guilty, but the next day you do the same thing again.
Bro, that cycle is brutal because it's not just wasting time, it's also draining your mental energy. Like after a long scrolling session, you feel tired, but you didn't actually do anything meaningful.
Ugh, that's so true. It's like a weird kind of exhaustion. Not physical, not even productive mental work, just drained, like your brain has been overstimulated for too long.
And here's another thing people don't talk about enough comparison. Because TikTok shows you the best moments of everyone's lives success, money, looks, talent. And when you see that constantly, your brain starts comparing.
Yeah, and that leads to insecurity. Like, you start feeling behind in life, even if you're doing okay, because you're seeing thousands of people who seem better than you, even though it's all curated.
Exactly. It's like comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, and that's a losing game every time.
And then there's productivity. Oh man, this one hurts because TikTok kills momentum. Like you sit down to study or work, you say just one quick scroll, and boom, your focus is gone.
Yeah, because starting is the hardest part, and TikTok resets your brain, so you have to fight that resistance again. And most people just give up and go back to scrolling.
It's honestly scary how normalized it is. Like people joke about being addicted, but it's actually serious because it's affecting focus, memory, mood, and even self control.
And the thing is, TikTok itself isn't evil, like it's just a tool. But the way it's designed makes it extremely easy to abuse, and most people don't have the awareness to control it.
So the real question is, what do you do about it? Because deleting it completely is hard. Not everyone can do that.
True. But at least you can set limits, like reducing usage, turning off notifications, or even making it harder to access, like logging out so you don't open it automatically.
Yeah, and also being intentional. Like instead of opening it out of boredom, you decide when and why you're using it. Otherwise, it controls you.
Another powerful thing is replacing it with something better, like if you're bored, read, learn something, or even watch longer form content that actually builds your attention span.
Yeah, it sounds boring compared to TikTok, but that's exactly the point. You need to retrain your brain to enjoy slower, deeper things again.
And it takes time, like your brain won't change overnight. But if you reduce that constant stimulation, you'll start noticing improvements, better focus, better memory, more control.
Ugh, imagine being able to sit and focus for an hour without checking your phone. That feels like a superpower now.
Honestly, it kind of is. Ha ha ha. In a world where everyone is distracted, focus becomes rare and valuable.
So yeah, TikTok might seem harmless, but if you're not careful, it slowly changes how your brain works. And the scary part is, you don't notice it happening.
Exactly. And that's why conversations like this matter, because once you're aware, you can actually do something about it instead of just scrolling your life away.
All right, that was deep, ha ha ha. But also kind of needed, not gonna lie.
Yeah, for real. Now, the real challenge is after listening to this, do you go back to TikTok or do you actually change something?
Ugh, don't expose me like that, man. But yeah, let's see what people do.
All right, that's it for today. Stay aware, stay focused, and maybe, just maybe, close TikTok for a while.
Ha ha ha. Good luck with that. See you in the next one.